guys, Sri Lankan Sammy. Thank you for joining me today. What a beautiful day it is. It is Friday morning, and I thought I would come out and take a quick walk and do a video with you today. We're going to talk about dual pricing. That exists in most Southeast Asian countries. And what do I mean by dual pricing? I mean one price for tourists and one price for citizens. That exists, and it's actually legal. So we're going to talk about that, and we're also going to talk about what has the Sri Lankan government been doing in the last 60 days since they got elected. Stick around, why don't you? See you in one moment. So guys, today is such a beautiful day. I thought I would come out for a quick walk. It has been raining for the last couple of days, and it was really crappy weather, and it was cold. I was actually cold. And today is the first sunny day we've had, so I thought I'd come out, and it is so cool and windy, really windy. So I'm really glad that you guys joined. I'm Sri Lankan Sammy. I am a Canadian Sri Lankan citizen, retired here now, coming up on 3 years. In 2 weeks, it'll be 3 years since I've retired to Sri Lanka. So thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Lots of love and support to everyone who clicks the like button, the share, the comment. Please help me with my channel and comment. Any little comment that you do helps the algorithm point this video to other people who are like you. So truly appreciate it. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you don't like. Do whatever you like, as my friend Alex says. And subscribe. Also, my channel is monetized, so if you want to support the channel, just watch a commercial. Truly appreciate it. So let's get into it. Dual pricing. What does that mean? Well, it doesn't mean what you think it means. Some people know what it means, some people don't. So let me explain it. Dual pricing means when you go to a tourist attraction or a government-run museum or something like that, there are two prices. One price is for citizens, and one price is for foreigners. Now, that is a legal, legitimate thing. So, for example, if you go to Sigiriya, Lion Rock, there's an entrance fee. You have to pay a different price for locals, which is really cheap, like say 50 rupees. But for foreigners, they'd have to pay like 500 rupees. 50 rupees is nothing. It's like, I'm gonna say, $1 divided by 6. My math is horrid. So not even 10 cents. 15 cents. Between 15 cents and 18 cents. So really, really cheap for a local, a citizen. Well, I want to say a citizen because you have to have an ID card. I don't want to say local. I want to say a citizen. Even though my brother is Sri Lankan, he doesn't have ID, so he can't get it. So not expats. Foreigners have to pay like 500 rupees, which is just under $2. Again, not a huge amount, but it is a different price. Now, those are for tourist attractions, etc. Hotels also have this system in place, where if you are a resident, you can, in certain hotels, get a better rate. It's not advertised, but when you go there, they will ask you if you are a citizen or non-citizen. Some of the websites have the pricing. Some of them don't. Some of them don't advertise it, but you can always ask. I really hope they clean this up. They've cut down all the vegetation. I hope they clean up the garbage. It's a mess. Creeping out onto the road. Really bad. And the final place where you will experience dual pricing is at shopping. Not in stores. Not in stores, not in like shopping malls and things like that. When you go to the flea markets, when you go to the roadside stands, when you maybe go to a restaurant, if they don't advertise their price, there is what some of us in Southeast Asia and East Asia like to call skin tax. I learned that word in the Philippines. There's a skin tax. If your skin is not Filipino, you're paying more. I learned that. Thank you, King Ricks, my buddy Tim, for teaching me that slang, skin tax. I've never heard that before. But even me, as a Sri Lankan, speaking Sinhalese, I will go in and they will try to charge me until I tell them that I'm a resident. And you can haggle. I mean, honestly, if you're coming here on vacation, and you're a tourist, are you really going to haggle over $1? I don't think so. You know, if you're going to take, like say for example, I'm going to take a tuk-tuk from here to the mall. So take me about 15 minutes walking, a few minutes by tuk-tuk. If I were to do that, they would charge me, if I was a foreigner, maybe 300 rupees. As a resident, maybe 100. Now, am I really going to haggle over the difference between 300 and 100 is 30 cents, 60 cents. Am I really going to haggle over 60 cents? For me, it's not a big deal. For them, it is. So I probably wouldn't haggle that much. I would a little bit. I would say 300, that's too much. I'll give you 200, you know, just so that they don't think they can rip me off. But I'm not going to haggle. Now, you know, when you're haggling for like shirts and clothing, and when they're saying, you know, it's 10,000 rupees, then you haggle on that thing. But when it comes to the little things, I wouldn't. Hey guys, Sri Lankan Sammy, thanks for joining. I want to take a quick moment and talk to you about the channel. I really appreciate you taking the time to support the channel, clicking like, sharing, and commenting. But I need to ask you for a little bit of help and helping me get the channel up and running a little bit better. Please click the link down below if you want to support the channel and buy me a coconut. What I will do is I will match the dollars and I will go out and buy fresh fruit and vegetables from local farmers on the roadside. You guys have seen me do that before. I'll continue doing that by supporting the local economy. Passively, if you would like to, you can just watch a commercial. I am monetized, so if you watch an ad all the way through, a couple, that would really help the channel. And even more so, click the link of the ad and let it pop up on your computer. Leave it open for a few minutes. That would really help the channel passively. And one last thing, if you could please just put a comment, an emoji, one word saying hello, saying hi, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, Happy Vesak, Happy Poya, whatever it is, whenever it is, I truly appreciate it. Sri Lankan Sammy, loving you all. We'll see you all on the other side. But so those are the three areas where you have this dual pricing system. Tourist attractions, hotels, and then when you're shopping, okay, as a tourist. It's not advertised, but it happens. Oh, it's getting hot. I like standing in the shade. All right, so let's talk really quickly. I don't want to get into politics too much, but I do want to discuss what the government has been doing. What is the status of the exchange rate, the economy? So we ended 2024, the Sri Lankan rupee depreciated against the US dollar. It had been at one point as low as 220 rupees to a US dollar. It's now 295 to the US dollar. The highest it was a couple of years ago, 370, 330. And it ended 2024 with the greatest appreciation against the US dollar in the Southeast market. So the Sri Lankan economy was doing well for 2024, signed the deals with the IMF. Currently, our president is in China, and he has signed billions of dollars worth of deals with China. Hopefully those deals will improve our economy. Port City launched its marina, just a groundbreaking ceremony just a couple days ago. And the tourism sector reported 23%, I think it was, growth for 2024 over 2023. Now, obviously, 2023 was the end of COVID, but the numbers are in line with pre-COVID numbers, which were amazing. We're the largest in history pre-COVID. So we're on track to beat 2024 and 2025. The first 10 days, we had like 100,000 people show up in the country. My brother Chris, I want to say thank you for being one of those numbers, brother. Let me tell you something, guys. You got to check out last week's video. Meeting a YouTube subscriber. Chris is traveling around Sri Lanka for 2 months in an electric tuk-tuk. So he was up in Kandy, and I think he's continuing up north now to the East Coast. But good luck on you, brother. Thank you for being one of the 100,000 people arriving in Sri Lanka this year so far. On track to do some records, and the profits from tourism are up. So interest rates are down. I don't remember what prime interest rate is, but it's lowered. Electricity tariffs are down. Gas is down. There is a problem with rice. Rice is being hoarded, and imports are, we have a few problems. There are problems at the port with customs delaying the clearing of ships, so that all the products are now backlogged, and that's causing some issues with costs. That tree is making some weird creaking noises. Oh, that was the bike behind me. Is it the tree or the bike? I think it was the bike. I thought it was the tree. It was the bike. So the economy is doing well. Can it sustain? Can it continue? Let's just hope that the global economy maintains, so that people can travel, so that people are willing to invest in Sri Lanka, because that's where we need to grow. We need investment so that we can grow our businesses, so we can export and earn foreign income. Our country is dependent on foreign income to grow. Who knows what's going to happen? I can't tell you. I'm not an economist. But there are challenges. It's not going to be easy. There are challenges, but it looks like the government is going in the right direction. When it comes to corruption as well, they've launched a lot of probes into corruption. So there was the parking lot corruption scam that's going on right now. There's like this company that manages 27 municipal parking lots, hasn't paid their taxes in years. So that is an ongoing one. The buses are being stripped down, the public buses, and the union is decrying that, saying that the modifications should be, grandfathered or whatever. They're trying to enforce traffic rules, trying to make it safer for people. We all know in Sri Lanka, especially the private buses are awful in that they're unsafe and they drive unsafe. So hopefully this will be an important thing that'll be changed. Politics aside, there are issues in the politics of Sri Lanka, and there always will be, no matter what. But the one good thing is that the current government holds a majority in the parliament, so they can basically put forward any laws, any bills into law that they see fit to help the country. There are ways, there are checks and balances, of course. I mean, they can't just do anything. But as you've seen in some Western countries, even your own party can vote against you if you don't, if it's unpopular. So everything that the government has done so far has been popular with the majority of the people. So it is upbeat, as is what I'm saying. Is it going to fix everything? I have no idea. Nobody has any idea what's going to happen in the future. All I'm saying is in my opinion, in my ignorant opinion, it's moving in the right direction. So, I mean, that's all I have to say about that. So I want to thank you guys for joining me on this little adventure. I'm Sri Lankan Sammy, retired with mom and dad. I'll see you all on the other side.